Hello, 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 my little ponies, and welcome back to some more Room Factory 5. On this episode, we discuss if you were to find yourself in a fantasy world with swords and sorcery and the like, what basic character class would you most want to take up and use?
Wait, I have a feeling my brain kind of glitched out on that. Repeat that once more.
If you were to find yourself in a swords and sorcery fantasy world, what character class would you find yourself wanting to use? Or wanting to be? Imagine the classes from the D&D like Player's Handbook.
Yeah.
It's like, there's fighter, there's wizard, sorcerer, paladin, ranger, monk. Monk could be kind of fun.
It's hard to say. I mean, here's the thing. As much as I would like to say, ooh, I want to be, a caster of some kind, I have said this before, and it's part of why I don't really want to keep trying to do D&D or whatever, is the fact that I keep, every time I play a caster, I will eventually forget that I have magic.
You forget that you're a caster?
Yes, I will forget that I actually have access to magic.
We're big and strong, okay?
Well, because here's the thing. At low levels, you have access to such
Like
little
one
magic
spell a day.
that it doesn't matter. And once you're at a higher level, I mean, I haven't really been at higher level very much, but at that point, actually using my actual magic kind of actually didn't end up needing to happen that often.
Yeah, I tend to find myself with a preference towards stuff that gives spells as abilities.
Hope it comes out okay.
Yeah.
Especially if I can, find a spell and I can use it infinitely. So it's not like, oh, I can do one magic missile a day, but it's like, oh, I bought this item that lets me use infinite magic missiles.
Exactly. That's the sort of thing, I end up focusing more on equipment. I know that I have a bad tendency to try to, make sure that I, as best I can, have an item equipped in every possible, allowable separate equipment slot.
I like the idea of the graphs.
Graphs?
Like, for example, in my Sunday game, I spent 10,000 gold at character creation to have my character have big feathered wings. Well, I don't think it's the feathered wings graphs. They're like 3 different wing graphs. Spent 10,000 gold just to have a fly speed. And it has been proving useful constantly.
You literally just had, wings sewn onto your character, basically.
Yes, grafted on, yes.
Okay. I never got into that.
Pardon?
I never particularly got into that, but the thing that I... Well, because it's just why would you need, a permanent physical modification, when you can just have an equipable and removable item do the same thing? Or, like you just said, fly spell.
Yeah.
Or,
just permanent fly or something. Or just play a class that just can fly, yeah.
Well, a class or a race that can just fly.
Or that.
You know what? That's an important question. What is my race?
I'd imagine human.
Okay, still human.
This is like if you were to if you got yourself like isekai to a fantasy world, but there was like a choose your class, and you got to like choose, so you could at least start as like a level 1 something.
See, and that's, I mean, and this is a thing that I just kind of, I find, well, one of several things I guess I don't particularly like with D&D is just low level really sucks.
Low level is not very good. Yeah. Doesn't have to be specifically literally a D&D world, just, you know, whatever fantasy world. But for simplicity's sake, using the D&D classes as a baseline, because they usually have most, or at least some of those, and they rarely add other classes. Like, I think 1 or 2 fantasy worlds also include, like, Gunslinger. But that's not a common thing. It's usually Wizard, Fighter, Rogue.
Yeah.
Cleric. Sometimes a cleric.
And the thing is, like, I feel like the one that I would take to the most easily would probably be a rogue.
You know, be sneaky sneak?
Yeah.
I like using bows. I've
Yeah.
tried practicing with makeshift bows before. I was never very good at it because the bow wasn't like a proper bow. I still remember the time I was trying to hit a target. I think this is with an actual bow. And the target was maybe 10 or 20 feet away. Can't quite remember. And I managed to miss it by like 7 or 8 feet up. Like, I fired so bad, my shot went like out of the arena and into a tree.
You're big and strong, okay?
Like,
You're big and strong.
But
like, I will say, like, you know, probably a rogue, but, like, if guns are available, I mean, that probably is something I would end up going for more. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Gunslinger. Like,
I mean,
if
let's just
magic is
play-
an option, I want to try magic. I want to
You're big and strong.
try my hand at it and try
I
to
hope it comes out okay.
get that to
You're big and
work.
strong, okay?
If I can attempt it, I want to be able to use the magic. You're saying low-level mages run out of spells so easily.
I hope
5th
it comes
edition
out
actually
okay.
kind of solved that issue by making it that cantrips are infinite use. You can, if you have a cantrip, you can use it infinitely.
Mm-hmm. I mean, fair.
But also, there are cantrips that are just better than starting weapons. So you could play like a wizard or sorcerer or whatever and just out DPS the fighter. Because you just... Yeah, you're just like, oh, hey, right. I'll take this cantrip and just 2d6, 2d6, 2d6. At range. Yeah, I don't think I'd necessarily like to be a fighter or, you know, otherwise a frontliner. Because I don't like to get hurt.
Oh, so you put all your points in defense.
Watering time.
No, I put,
Big and strong, okay?
I put the rest of the party between me and the enemies.
Yeah, I'd call that putting all your points in defense.
I hope it comes out okay.
Also, I mentioned I got a fidget toy in the mail recently. It's basically just like a toy gun. Like, I was hoping that I'd be able to use it to like launch cat treats towards Cinnamon.
Watering time.
Not at Cinnamon, towards Cinnamon, in his general direction.
Big and strong.
Or away from him, to get him to run towards them. But it doesn't actually provide any, like, pressure or anything, so it can't actually launch
Hope it
anything.
comes out okay.
Oh.
Watering time.
That's a
Hope
bit
it comes out
unfortunate.
okay. You're big and strong, okay?
So yeah, I thought that'd be fun. But also, it's just fun just to hold and just...
All I know is, like, based on, you know, any of the times that I've held, like, well, whether an actual gun or, like, a toy, I tend to be weirdly accurate.
Yeah, I have fired, I think it was like a BB gun before. At a friend's place. His house was there to make sure that we were
Hope it
practicing
comes out
safety.
okay.
He was very concerned to make sure that we did it safely. We were firing at, like,
Yeah,
soda bottles and stuff.
Watering time.
Yeah,
No,
I'll just
no.
say I have very good 3D perception.
Hope
I'll
it
just
comes
say
out
that.
okay. Ouch.
I might or might not actually have depth perception. I should really get my eyes tested for that.
Yeah, we've talked about that before, and I don't know if I know in my case.
Watering time.
I mean,
Watering
I
time.
tend to. I think it's less to do with what I actually see, but more that I can actually kind of like understand like the actual like three-dimensional space in my head, because for some reason I can like do well like just God, my brain here.
I can
Like
do
just
well with God, my brain.
well, like just say with an eye closed, where you would expect
Yeah.
you would have decreased depth perception.
Yeah,
It's
people
just
say
like-
that if you close one eye, you lose all depth perception, but my depth perception is the exact same, whether I have an eye closed or not. Doesn't matter if I only have one eye open or if I have both eyes open, it's the exact same.
All right. All right. All right.
So I either have depth perception in just one eye, or I don't actually have depth perception, like, at all.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright. New sort of question. If you basically had your brain put into the body of an animal,
All right.
for just, you know, modern day living, assuming that all things that you would have to deal with would be adapted for your new, like, hands, what animal would you want to be? So you'd still be able to, like, play games, use keyboard, and drive, no matter what animal. It would be adapted for you.
Okay. Would I still have to like do like a job? Or
If
anything
you
like
want
that?
to still, like, have your apartment, then yes.
Because if the answer was like no, then definitely a cat. And if the answer is yes, I mean maybe I'd just become a literal cat burglar. Yeah, like, could you imagine that? An actual
A cat.
cat.
That burgles people.
Yeah. No one would suspect.
Yeah, now see, if you're a raccoon, you'd probably do a better job of it, but everyone would suspect that you're a burglar.
Yeah, like raccoons wouldn't need specialized equipment to make it work. But,
Yeah, they just have hands.
yeah, basically. Ooh, I got a ping. Hang on. I gotta find out why I was pinged.
does it? Hi-ya! Take that! There we go. Yeah! Yeah! There we go. All right. Yes! Yes! All right. Yes! How you growing? How you growing? There we go. I hope it comes out okay. There we go. I hope it comes out okay. How you growing?
So, we've been talking about other stuff. What are you actually doing currently in Runes?
In the runes? Okay,
Yeah.
so I made it to the end of the dungeon I was on, so I could go and fight the boss, but it's too late in the day to want to go now. I should sleep and then go fight the boss. But before I go and sleep, I'm going to just do a little bit of gardening late at night, and then sleep, and then probably go and like save and fight the boss. And see if I can actually like beat it with the stuff that I currently have access to.
There we go. How you growing? How you growing? There we go. There we go. How you growing? I hope it comes out okay. I hope it comes out okay.
So this is still at 1 times, but everything else is above. Good to know. Toss in the weeds. Then I can go over here. Look inside to toss in some extra gardening stuff. And then, what am I meant to do? I'm meant to do this. Put something in a pot, cook some milk porridge. More milk porridge. And then we call it a day. Easy enough. We get the sleeping experience point, that's cool. Ah, radishes, huh?
You got experience in sleeping? What?
Yeah, I leveled up in sleeping, yeah.
That's a skill?
Yes, Azura.
Why would sleeping be a skill?
See, sleeping, I'm level 29 sleeping. It raises max HP and slightly increases max rune point strength, intelligence, and vitality.
That sounds overpowered, actually.
Well,
Sounds
notably,
like it increases everything.
Yeah, it increases everything, but you can only do it like once per day.
Oh,
You can't.
I see.
Sleeping all day doesn't give you more experience. You get the same amount of XP, whether you sleep like 24 hours or 1 minute.
Gotcha.
Like, sure, you could farm it just by sleep, just chain sleeping over and over again, but then you pass a whole bunch of in-game time. Alright, swap to here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. So, this boss fight. Hey, look, it's you!
Where what?
It's this person. Who seems to know something about us.
Your memory? That explains it. You're living in blissful ignorance of your own sin. While I've been fighting through the pain this entire time. Bastard. You took my sister away. I'll make you pay with your life. What you've done is unforgivable.
What?
This is fine.
Watering time. Go big and strong, okay? Watering time. I hope it comes out okay. Watering time.
Ah!
Watering time. Go big and strong, okay? Time to eat.
So, right, if I can beat this boss fight, I unlock a new member of town and the ability to buy flowers and flower seeds.
I hope it comes out okay. Go big and strong, okay?
Just a matter of, you know, hoping that I have enough food to actually live through the fight.
Time to eat. I hope it comes out okay.
Ah! So all of the grinding of past episodes has more or less led to this. Being able to actually fight and maybe even hurt
I hope it comes out okay.
this
It
boss
all
fight.
comes down to this.
Watering time. I hope it comes out okay. I hope it comes out okay.
Ah,
Time to eat. I hope it comes out okay. Watering time. Damn it. I hope it comes out okay.
yeah, like what? Whee.
I hope it comes out okay.
Yeah, D&D is fun just to see like what kind of stuff that you can wind up doing. Like the Eternal Wands that you cast any first level or third, I think it's arcane only spell,
I hope it comes out okay.
2 times per day, but forever.
Go big and strong.
But it's like, okay, well compare that with just a wand, which would let you cast any specific spell just
Time
just
to eat.
50 times. So it's like, okay, you have to know, like,
I hope it comes out okay.
am I going to use this Eternal Wand actually at least 50 times? Because if not, I might as well just get a wand of this spell.
Watering time.
And if it's like, oh, we're, you know, level 1 or level 2 party, we don't have much healing, maybe an Eternal Wand of Cure Light Wounds would actually be kind of useful. But like a Wand of Cure Light Wounds, like, for a Wand of Cure Light Wounds, you're definitely going to use up all 50 charges
I hope it comes out
over the
okay.
course of, like, a campaign. Well, definitely, maybe. But, for example, if you don't have any clerics or druids or
Big and strong.
bards that know Cure Light Wounds, and you level, like, 1, maybe 2, and there's no one specialized in healing, maybe Eternal Wand of Cure Light Wounds is good, but for that price, you could also just get, like, a Healer's Belt, which I think can heal more than an Eternal Wand, and it might only cost a little bit more. So it's like,
Comes out okay.
but also,
Strong.
it's possible for a level 1 character to just get an infinite amount of healing anyway. It's really easy to just get infinite amount of healing up to a maximum of half health,
I hope it comes
but
out
it is
okay.
possible to get a level 1 character who can just do infinite healing.
Watering time.
You have to jump through some hoops for that, but it is quite possible.
Delicious. Go big and strong, okay? I hope it comes out okay.
Yeah. When I first joined my Sunday
I hope
game,
it comes out okay.
and like the DM said that they would allow basically anything, it's going to be like a high-powered campaign, so like,
I hope
you
it
know,
comes out
come into this with all of the tricks and stuff you've got. Immediately I thought, ooh, Troll-Blooded? Because practically no DM would actually accept or allow
Watering time.
someone to actually use Troll-Blooded.
Go big and strong.
It is such a broken feat. It doesn't seem like it does much, but it is so good. It's like, whatever. DM said to bring in the high power stuff.
Comes out okay.
Let's see if I can do Troll Blood. And the DM was like, oh yeah, sure. For those of y'all not in the know,
Time to eat.
Troll Blooded is a feat that can only be taken at level 1, requires you to have your character be from a certain background,
Go big and
or,
strong.
you know, be
Big
from a
and
certain
strong,
region,
okay?
whatever. It requires toughness as a prerequisite feat, and it gives regeneration 1. And you might think, oh, healing 1 hit point per turn, or specifically, healing 1 non-lethal damage per turn, that sounds pretty useless.
Go big
And...
strong, okay?
oh...
Hope it comes out okay.
But that's not what makes regeneration so awesome. What makes it awesome is practically every form of damage that you take is changed into non-lethal damage, which you then heal every turn.
Watering time. I hope it comes out okay.
So for Troll-Blooded, everything other than fire and acid
I
damage
hope it comes out okay.
is non-lethal damage. So it doesn't matter if my character gets shot in the head, or, I don't know, hit by a non-acid, non-fire nuke.
Strong, okay?
She's still alive.
Time
It might take a few hours or days or months to recover from thousands upon thousands of damage,
Okay? Go big and strong, okay?
but still alive.
What type of damage would a
I
nuke
hope it
count
comes out
as?
okay.
Radioactive?
I hope it comes out okay.
Yeah, I guess it would probably just be radiant damage then, wouldn't it? Huh.
Watering time.
I mean, one could say that like a missile might be fire damage.
Time to eat.
Well, a missile
Right, but
technically
you-
would have at least 2 components. One is just straight up physical damage from the impact of the thing hitting wherever,
And then there's
and
the
then the
explosion.
explosion.
I hope it comes out okay.
which is probably primarily
I hope it comes out okay.
fire, yes?
Yeah.
So a nuke would probably have the physical effect, the fire, and then also, like, shortly after, and, like, going forwards, radiation.
Time to eat. Watering time.
Yeah.
I hope it comes
Toughness
out okay.
is an incredibly lame feat.
Watering time.
Like, sometimes I hear of people using toughness for a build,
Make it
and
strong, okay?
9 times out of 10 it's, oh, I need it as a prerequisite for something. And the other time is, oh no, I'm using a homebrew toughness that's not terrible. Toughness. Feat. Gain +3 maximum health points. Period.
Wait,
I hope it comes
What?
out okay.
Toughness as a feat gives you +3 maximum HP. Period.
I hope it comes
I thought it was
out okay.
+3 per level.
Watering time.
It changes based off of the additions. Let's
Yeah,
see here.
really, I am thinking, I think that's Pathfinder, the one I'm...
So, in 5th edition, you have to have at least 13 Constitution. You gain a number of hit points equal to twice your level. When you gain new levels, you gain additional +2 hit points. You recover 1 additional hit point whenever you roll a recovery die. So that's, you know, not terrible. +2 hit points per level. Pathfinder is... You gain +3 hit points. For every hit die you possess beyond level 3, you gain an additional +1 hit point. If you have more than 3 hit dice, you gain +1 hit points whenever you gain a hit die, such as when you gain a level.
Oh,
So +1 hit point per level.
with an extra bonus if you aren't level 3 yet.
Well, if you're like level 5 when you take toughness, you gain 3 +2 for 2 levels beyond.
Yes, I'm saying if you, like, take toughness at level 1.
If you take, yeah, if you take it level 1, you get a full-on 3, but once you reach level 3, it evens out.
Yes.
So, essentially, +1 hit point per level.
Yeah.
Toughness in 3.5 edition. Benefit. You gain +3 hit points. Period. Special. A character may gain this feat multiple times. Its effects stack. Also noticing someone had sent me a message. I'll just respond to it really fast. Back to the game. So... Wait, I have some... No. My 3rd edition player's handbook is still,
Watering time.
still with the family.
Hope it comes out okay. Grow big and strong, okay?
Yo, shout out to the time when I wound up using... Was it...
Grow big and strong, okay?
It was either the Book of Vile Darkness or the Book of Erotic Fantasy.
Oh,
To
Lord.
design a character in... Both those books are just 3rd edition. To make a 3rd edition character whose crit threat range is 2 to 20. If you roll above a 1 on the attack die, you threaten a critical. So as long as the attack actually hits, you can crit.
I hope it comes out okay. Watering time. I hope it comes out okay. I hope it comes out okay. Watering
Although I do find it kind of really hilarious that, like, if someone insists that, you know, to have the book of erotic fantasy legal for players to use for a campaign, it also has some good feats for players who don't want any part in that.
Watering time.
If you have your character just choose to be celibate, you gain a +2 to an ability score.
You're big and strong, okay?
Yeah, my character is Ace. Yeah, sure, I'll take a +2 to, I don't know, wisdom or strength or whatever. Just take a feat for a +2. I feel like that's a pretty strong feat.
I hope it comes out okay. Watering time. Nuh-uh.
Oh, we beat the boss. But now we just have to go down there to unlock the new character. Or I could just not go there and not get the new person. I'll get the new person. Why am I so parched? I'm drinking water.
It's all right. I was so scared.
Girl with heart eyes.
Oh. Ooh la la. It was so frightening I got chills. I'm all a quiver. Anyway, with oh, lovely. I am Ludmilla, a succubus. Charmed, I'm sure. Do you know what succubi are? I'll tell you. We're also good at fortune telling. Oh, my favorite present is rainbow trout. My turnoffs include... Oh, that's no fun. I want to talk for realsies. Yes. What is it? No.
It's already night? But it was day!
Oh, yeah? Thank you, thank you.
Huh?
Nope.
Huh?
She can look out for you. And what's more, you were never involved in any of Gideon's, so there's no problem.
It would be nice to succubi like me are not very popular, you know? It's all right. Yeah, if you say so, then I believe. Thank you.
Take care now.
Are you ready to go? Mm-hmm.
Wait, is the day already over? Did I just waste an entire... Is this the next day? So you tell me I basically have to go and redo this entire fight if I actually want to, like, take care of my crops and not have them just go without water?
Oh, isn't this splendid? Now we can finally have that talk.
Please keep in mind that there are laws prohibiting indecent and immoral acts.
Oh,
Well then,
yes! See you later, darling.
Okay then.
Thank you very much.
what the?
Yes. He won't get Captain Livia. No, he...
Huh?
Dragon!
In truth, I am an ancient dragon, the dragon god of light, Luminavia.
Yeah. Staying in my
Huh.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Yes. However,
Yes.
yes.
Too much magic,
But for her
looks
to absorb
good,
massive
blah,
red-
blah,
excuse me.
blah, there's more plot.
No.
Did I
And
just
our
hear
purpose
kitty?
is one and the same. I'm a ranger. No.
No, I think you heard a child outside.
Oh,
Scarlet.
that's not as cute.
Damn it! Leave Seed for good and forget everything, or return to fight against Gideon. It's not a decision I can make
Yep,
lightly.
that sounds like a kid.
Yes.
Okay, so it's the 12th already. That's it. So yeah, it's the next day. I basically essentially wasted an entire day.
Now then. Yeah.
I knew I should have taken care of my plants
Yes,
before
you-
going for the boss fight.
Yes.
Oh well.
How's our little town today?
This is what I get for not trying to take care of the plants. And it wasn't even like a rainy day, so they didn't grow like at all. Well, these all grew really well and good and all that stuff.
Yes. There you go. There we go. There.
Well,
Take that.
as we finish off the episode, is there anything else to be discussing?
Yes.
Not that I can specifically think of.
Cool.
All right. All right. Yes. All right.
That's good.
All right. Nice, nice.
And I'm still thinking, like, ooh, if we got to live together, maybe then we'd actually be able to just play Baldur's Gate 3 together. We could just both play it on my computer without the parsec. I've already established that I can play it well enough with the controller. Now what would be really neat is if we could play it and like put it on 2 separate monitors instead of doing split screen. So we could both have a full screen to see. Technically that is doable with one computer, but would just be really awkward to do, and I'd probably need a better computer than the one I do have.
Indeed.
Because you'd essentially just make one computer work as 2 computers.
Sure.
Okay. You ever see those, like, computer, like, desks? Where it's, like, the desk is the computer?
Nice.
Those are neat.
Can't particularly say that I have.
Take that. Take that. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, you lost 1 coin. Oh, you lost another one.
I corn hardly believe.
Take that.
Okay then. Yeah, just 1 coin. The unicorn. But,
Yes. Nice. There. There.
You feeling okay?
There.
what?
There.
Who?
There.
Is he doing okay?
Zach.
Are you okay?
Nice.
Sure.
Can I beat Rune Factory with just the brush?
Take that.
No, the brush doesn't do damage to enemies. Can you clear out a monster room by just destroying the gate and then just recruiting every monster?
Nice.
That might actually be interesting to try.
There. Take that. Huh. All right. Huh. All right. Huh. 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 Yes.
Oh, I have the... Yeah. I have a whole recording schedule of videos that have to be made before I leave on the trip, and videos that have to be made before I get back from the trip,
Nice.
with some
Nice.
knowledge that I could theoretically do some videos during the trip,
All right.
including potentially doing some Rune Factory.
Right.
I
Yes.
think I'll probably try to do Rune Factory videos while I'm out on the trip, and hope that that's all gonna go well.
Yes.
So who knows, maybe there'll be some Rune Factory videos that I'll just try to
Right.
convince some family members to chat about stuff.
Nice.
while we just do simple old runes.
Nice.
Whee! Do-do-do-do. Try to teach my cousin how to play Magic again. Bring the party box. Still remember playing at Van Hooper. Bring out the party box. The 3 of us in the game. There's like a hive mind out whenever an instant sorcery gets cast. Or all other players copy it. And it's like, oh, this will be fun. Booster tutor. It's like, what do we... It's like, okay, technically we should each open a booster pack. But let's not do that, and instead just open up one booster pack between all of us and just pick 3 different cards. Gosh.
Yes.
My inventory is full. 1,100 fodder. That's kind of a lot.
All right.
That's what you get for filling a field with fodder.
Yes.
So much gardening to do. We missed a whole day of gardening because I thought it'd be best to try to fight that boss first thing. Totally wasn't.
Nice.
Oh, whatever. It's not worth reloading my save to try to do this extra 1 day's worth of gardening. We made actual progress on the story of the game. And that's all that's really worth in the end. So speaking of things that's worthwhile, do you think that we should try going back to that async that we were doing yesterday?
I mean, that's what I've been doing for the last 2 hours.
Oh, you've been doing that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you said you have, like, 3 that you're on. I didn't know that you were
Yeah,
working
so I was
on...
continuing the one that I'd already started. And I just found out that one of the ones, yeah, they genned it with the wrong version of the world. So that sucks.
That's not good.
All right. Skill up. All right. Nice. All right.
There's one part slightly later in the game where time actually gets frozen. And I remember originally I used that as an opportunity to just spend an entire episode, I think I even did a speed up episode, so like 4 hours of just go to the different farms around. Just running back and forth between 2 farms. Just grabbing materials. There's so many things.
Yeah! Take that! Yeah! Yeah! Take that!
I want to at the very least know that I'm taking care of this field.
Yeah!
Whatever dungeon I wind up going to next should have gold, so I should be able to upgrade all of my crops soon.
Yes!
Anyway, sorry, I was distracted talking in a thing here because,
Nice!
yeah, one of the asyncs I'm in, they genned it with the wrong version of the AP world. Which actually solves my Banjo-Tooie issue.
Oh.
Well, because the issue with Banjo-Tooie is I win 4 asyncs, all of them are doing Banjo-Tooie.
Nice!
Banjo-Tooie has 3 save file slots.
Yep.
But, if they genned with the wrong version, I've just asked them to just release it or just give it to somebody else, because I am not changing versions just for the sake of one.
Yeah. But oh my god, that... I'm actually recommending people to go and check out... Hold on. Which archipelago is this one? Archipelago Randomizer 23. Because I really thought I was in BK mode at like the 1 minute mark. Everywhere I was going led to nothing.
All right!
And then I found a one-way path that leads somewhere, but they only... And then everything else was a dead end, until I found another one-way path that led somewhere else.
Right!
So it's like... I found, like, all of the one-way paths, like, really, really early. And it's like, okay, for most of these, if you have, like, the right equipment, it's not a one-way path anymore. Because, like, oh, you can spawn in underwater and, like, have to swim, automatically swim up. It's like, oh, okay, if you have, like, iron boots or dive, that's usually fine. But there's 2 places as adult that are one-way. Well, one is effectively one-way, if you don't have iron boots. One is one-way if you don't have iron boots, but you can only... But, whatever, it's basically just a one-way. The other is definitely one-way as adult, and there's one that's definitely one-way as kid, and I found all of those. So that's just a whole bunch of calamity? Heartache? A whole
Calamity
bunch of
Ganon?
heartache.
What?
Not quite. Close, though. Almost. Oh, and then of course in the Minecraft that we've been doing, where we essentially have to reset and go through a whole area as if from the beginning of the game, I went and did it legitimately in... Would that take 2 days?
I guess.
All
Yeah,
the way-
actually about, yeah.
all the way through to the point of making an ender chest, which is a lot easier in this new area than it was the first time. So we could just transfer over whatever. And it really brought to mind the fact that
Easy
in
does it?
Divine Journey 2, you don't actually just get, like,
Easy does it?
character upgrades. All of your upgrades are tied to items. In some other mod packs, you can get stuff that's, like, tied into the character, like permanent hearts.
Yes!
So even if you lose all of your items, you still have, like, bonus hearts.
All
But no, the bonus pots are tied to an item. Like, without items, we are actually just right back to being basic starting characters. That one that we did, that we had like the base on the side of the mountain, you can level up skills and start doing stuff faster. Even if we lost all of our items, you'd still have that at least.
There we go. Take that!
Or some of the other ones that have like the totems that give potion effects. I'm a big fan of those. Yeah, we just still have potion effects, even without items, because those totem things are just permanent. Regardless... Yep, save here. And end off the episode, and I know where we're going next. Yeah,